David, your thoughts on the 90 minutes, please?
We weren't good enough. It's unfortunately what we have to say tonight. The lads have done really well in games up until this point. There comes a point where if we don't really, if we don't start well enough in the first half, they score the goal that they get from a free kick, and they've got something to go and protect and defend against. It becomes difficult. But ultimately, in the first half, we didn't have enough energy, we didn't have enough quality, and these are things that have not been labelled at the guys up until this stage. So we have to use that situation and try and make sure that we don't put ourselves in that position again.
And what are some of the key learning points that you and the rest of the squad can take away from tonight's match?
That it's going to be tough if we don't get to the levels that we want to get to. We can't hide from the fact that, listen, the civil service roles deserve to win this game. There's no question about that when they get the goal, and they did. And then obviously we try and reinvigorate the lads in the second half, give them a few key messages, then we lose a goal. Again, we can always talk about the goals being avoidable, and we believe obviously the second one was for sure. But then it gives us a mountain to climb, and obviously losing another one again quite after that, particularly from a set play. It's something again we've been pretty strong with up until this stage, and we know those are, we always spoke about the set plays against some of these teams will be challenging, and obviously that's the first one we've lost from a set play. So yeah, these are bits that we'll need to look at again, but ultimately from the last point of view, focus is important, concentration is important, energy is important because it's a big part of how we play it, with and without the ball, and ultimately quality as well. If we look at the game up until about 65 minutes or so, we didn't really work the goalkeeper enough. We started to do that a little bit more in the second half. Goals getting the goal back when we did. You're hoping you're going to get another chance to go at them again. You get the second one, hopefully that energy keeps coming. Unfortunately that didn't happen. But yeah, so unfortunately we need to try and make sure we start better. That's got to be the key message.
And it was great to welcome 600 fans in the stadium tonight, and it saw in the latter part of the game it really built up the boys' energy. They started to build a bit more momentum. How important is that to still have that level of encouragement? Yeah,
obviously the fans, when you're 3-0 down, you're hoping the fans stay with you, and they did. And obviously when they go back when we did, you felt as if there was another bit of a lift in the ground. And we're responsible for that as well, though. We recognise as players and as staff, we're responsible to try and give the fans something to enjoy and something to keep that sort of support with us. But as I say, they did that anyway. I think probably one of the key moments for us tonight in terms of performance, Alex Lowry coming back into the group tonight. I think when he came on, he showed that bravery to try and make key passes to break down what was quite a resolute defence. And obviously the goal that we get comes from Alex stepping in and playing that key pass behind their fullback. So we need, when you're playing against teams like that who have defended really well and made their chances really limited, we need players that are going to be brave, either by a key pass or a dribble or whatever it may be, and Alex was certainly brought that in the last part of the game as well. So yeah, these are moments that we want to try and make sure when the fans are here that we give them something to enjoy, and we didn't do that enough tonight. But as I say, looking back over previous games, we have been good, we have done well, but we can't. It's important we don't rest on the games that happened before, and we try and look forward.
And what does the next week look for you and the rest of the squad as you prepare for East Kilbride?
Well, the first thing is we need to reflect on today. We can't just move to the out the way and sweep it under the carpet. It has to be something we look at going forward. Where are the key moments that we need to be better at, and that will be the focus of our analysts. It'll be the focus on what we put on the pitch in terms of training sessions. We'll give the boys a couple of days to recover based on. It has been a tough schedule. I think this month is 8 or 9 games we've had over the course of this month, so in that spell it's been busy. So they have earned that, but they will go away with a reflection and a message of what's acceptable and the standards that we want to set. We can't accept anything beneath certainly the energy levels. No quality will go up and down at times just based on individual performance, but we have to reflect and try and make sure we have a bare minimum of a standard, and that we want to try and reach and get back to over the coming weeks.